Hi everyone, Kieran Brown here, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be answering the question, how much cardio do you need to lose fat? So who's this video for? It's for men wanting to lose fat and become leaner, but they don't want to look skinny like a marathon runner. And when you're trying to lose weight, you're going to be in a calorie deficit and you're going to be losing body fat, obviously, but you're also going to be losing muscle. And we basically want to try and minimize the amount of muscle that we lose. And there are a few ways to do that, mainly like having enough protein and training. So it's also for guys who want to look more lean and build some muscle and have a more aesthetic physique and just hold a bit more muscle, like these guys here. So yeah, if you don't mind the sort of like marathon runner look, and you like running and you're not too fussed about putting on muscle, then this video isn't really for you. But if you want more of like this kind of physique, then yeah, carry on watching. So what we'll discuss, first of all, is cardio necessary? What cardio should you avoid? And the cardio strategy that I used to lose 18 pounds in 10 weeks last year. So what do people think of when they think about exercising to lose weight? Before, I would have just always had in my picture guys doing a lot of hard cardio, like sweating a lot, being exhausted, whether that be through like running or like battle ropes or like some kind of HIIT training, maybe like on the bike or on the rowing machine. And I just think it's a bit of a misconception. Like you you don't need to do this kind of training to lose weight. And quite often in the gym, I'd see personal trainers. They would have these clients in who are a bit overweight, and they'll just be like really putting them through their paces, and they're dripping with sweat and doing all this really hard exercise. And I think personally, there's a better way, which I'll talk about. So, in my opinion, what cardio to avoid? And I will caveat this by saying, if you do enjoy, like genuinely enjoy doing these forms of cardio, then I'd say go for it. Like find what you enjoy. The point I'm making in this video is I don't think it's necessary. And when people think about exercising to lose weight, these are the kinds of things which might pop into mind. So on the left there, we've got the ski reg machine. I've never actually used one, but when I've seen people using it, I've sort of thought to myself like, oh, like, it doesn't look fun. Like, I'll stick to the weights. Top right, that's from like a YouTube video, which is like a cardio HIIT workout for 30 minutes. They do some squats there. I'm guessing it's all like body weight stuff. Bottom left there is a guy sprinting, and bottom right is a guy who's just going for a normal run. So these kinds of cardio, I don't think are necessary. Again, if you enjoy them, go for it. But in my opinion, there's a better way, and that is walking. In my opinion, it's the only cardio you need. If you aim for 10,000 steps a day, then that's all you need to do. You don't need to like kill yourself doing really intense cardio. And this just takes around about 90 minutes a day. But obviously, during the day, you'll be getting some steps in anyway. Even if you have quite a sedentary job, you'll probably get a few thousand in regardless. So it's only an extra 45 minutes, hour of like actual walking to get the steps in, obviously depending on how fast you walk. When I had a 9 to 5 office job, I'd be sat down quite a lot, so I'd probably only do 2 or 3,000 steps normally in a day. So I just split the rest up into 3 walks. So I go for a walk 20 minutes before work, 20 minutes at lunch, and 20 minutes after work, and that got me up to the 10,000. So why walking? It's less taxing on the body, especially compared to like running and high intensity stuff. It won't make you hungrier. I've often found that if I go for a run or do some intense exercise, I'm just like super hungry after, and I'm just really like craving some carbs and need to top up that energy. Whereas with walking, that doesn't happen. It's easier to maintain muscle, which is important if we want a more aesthetic physique. We want to keep as much muscle as possible. In my opinion, it's super easy and enjoyable. And if you find it a bit boring at the start, um, there's a few ways to make it more enjoyable. Um, you can like listen to a podcast whilst you're out walking. If you go to the gym and you go on the treadmill, you can even like watch a film or watch some sports, something like that. Just find your own little ways to make it enjoyable. You can go with a friend as well. And it's non-concussive, which means it doesn't like beat your joints up. So if you imagine you're going out for a run, on like the pavement or the road, your feet are coming down like quite hard onto like solid ground, and yeah, it's not too great for your joints. Even on like a treadmill, it's like a solid surface. So yeah, walking is just non-concussive. It's easier on your joints. So if you haven't tried to go for like 10k steps a day before, or you've tried it before and it's just like taken too long, and you've given up, these are just some steps, some tips, sorry, to increase your steps. As I explained earlier, I split my walk into smaller walks. Walk whilst on the phone. This is a real cheat code. You can even do this inside. Whenever I'm on a call, I'll literally just pace around my house. And if you're on a call for an hour, you can easily knock out like 6 or 7,000 steps, like easy. Next, parking at like the far end of a car park. So if you go to like a supermarket, rather than parking right by the entrance, just park as far away as possible. That's an easy way to get some extra steps in. Doing the same routes each day, that really helps for like consistency. Taking the stairs instead of using the elevators or escalators. And yeah, like I said, make it fun. Listen to podcasts, watch film or sport. So in summary, to lose fat, diet is far more important. Cardio isn't, and the high intensity stuff that you see quite often, where you're like dripping with sweat, it's not necessary. And walking is more than enough to lose the fat. If you enjoy other forms of cardio, then that's absolutely fine, go for it. But in my opinion, the best form of exercise to do when you're trying to lose weight is just 10k steps and resistance training 3 times a week. That's just going to the gym, lifting weights. So yeah, that's everything. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you want some help one-on-one, do coaching, there's a link in the description where you can book a call to speak to me, and we can just have a chat about where you're at and where you want to go, and give you some specific advice. So yeah, just click the first link in the description, and that's everything. Thanks for watching.